This episode marks the start of our Outback series, and I'll be putting my brand new Landcruiser through some extensive testing alongside Macca and my LN106 Hilux.
Did you see that hole in the fence? Holy!
And our special guest, Uncle Hooley.
Oh!
This promises to be one of our most remote journeys yet.
Good. Oh, there's another jump.
I'm eager to bring you guys along with us, so let's start from the very beginning.
What are we doing here? Where are we?
Well, I've been 4 days on the road. This guy just flew in.
Ah, yeah, I scored there.
Oh!
He's here. Where'd you come from?
Oh, just down there checking the fence.
How are the fences, mate?
Oh, there's none, actually.
We're going to get stuck straight into the bloody Big Red because you got flamed last time for not doing it.
Well, apparently, when I come here last time, I done the wrong one.
Yeah.
But it's all Big Red. It's the same sand dune.
Yeah. Stick around, that is coming up very soon.
What information are you gathering?
Well, if we need permits for the desert. Sand flags. TJ really wants a sand flag, so I'm on the mission to get him one. So, for anyone wondering, permits to get across the desert, $109, but you get a cool book. Aerial bracket. That's why you make Shed Life aerial brackets. I apologise everyone that keeps asking for more.
Before entering the desert, you'll need sand flags on the vehicles and your permits sorted.
These idiots paying over $100 for a sand flag.
Oh, we got quick.
Oh, look at that. It's just a shit thread. $150 gets you a shit thread.
And that one there costs $30.
Yeah, so if you got a big GME aerial, you're sweet.
Couple zip ties.
Well, that doesn't look 3 metres, mate.
That is a big sand flag.
That is a big sand flag.
Plan now, TJ.
Well, flags are on, so we'll go to Big Red.
Sweet, sounds like a plan. You want to get some hot chips, right?
Yeah,
What's that?
That Dalhousie is the track that we're going on through the desert.
Righto, we're gravy then. Full drive only. Big Red, Birdsville 2, Dalhousie on Team 69.
Put your face in, okay.
What? Is there something on my face?
Oh, cool.
Custom with a K.
Tough terrain deflators, guys. Use the code TJJack5 on outbackequipment.com.
Cooley's got a different setup.
A full-on setup. This is the road that leads over to the Big Red sand dune, and it's already looking pretty wet, but it's not long till we're up the top of Big Red and we get our very first look at what we are in for. The view, even from here, is pretty epic. As some of you may know, Pooley has actually already been here and gone this way through the desert. However, the internet, being the internet, gave him a hard time about not driving back up Big Red. So we have decided collectively that we're going to drive up every single option there is just to see how it goes.
Is that?
Yeah,
oh, yeah, there is.
All the
There's
way
a road
over
over there.
Go.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go first. You know.
Off you go. On your bike. Still got this 300s made of, eh?
Pretty confident in the new car.
This is the first obstacle for the 300, and I'm keen to test it out.
Let's see what the 300 can do. It is a bit steeper from down here.
For my first attempt here, I initially had it in low range and all, but turns out didn't even really need to.
That was pretty easy, so I've got it back in high range. I'm going to go do the far one because low range was pretty slow.
So I think he's going to struggle on this one. It's like pretty vert.
Bro, you look so dad specker.
Such a dad.
Oh yeah, it's definitely bigger, this one.
Hey! Should have stayed into it, mate.
would be a lot harder if that was hot and like soft. It's a bit wet, so we're cheating a bit.
Yeah, like it's soft, like you're digging ruts, but it's not like Ngala Rob's soft sand.
It would be if it was hot.
If it was hot, it would, yeah.
But have I passed?
You passed.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know, you didn't make it up one.
Oh, I thought I was going to hit a car.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, time for a real Landcruiser to show us how it's done. And there is no entry safe from the dad bus. Pooley is up next in the pub truck. Not gonna let this one beat him.
I can imagine in the hot sand it'd be pretty soft.
I reckon we'd still get up.
Not a bad spot, TJ.
Yeah, it's quiet. Watch out here.
What's that over there?
After maybe having a little too much fun on the dunes, it's time to actually get stuck into the Simpson crossing, and this is the very start. There is no doubt about it, we have a long trek ahead of us from this point on, and there's no turning back now.
No drama. It is a little bit wet, makes it easier, I guess. Cruiser country.
Dune after dune, we are met with some intimidating wetlands in between, some of which are super slippery and boggy.
Jesus, too slippery. No dramas, guys. Troy had all the faith, he's like, oh, 300 will do it easier than all the others.
Smoked it.
For the next few hours, we press deeper into the desert, traversing dune after dune, gradually realizing the immense scale of this journey. We hadn't even done 5% yet.
I don't know if this is going to be better or worse up here, TJ. I might just go back on the track.
It's pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like full noise. I'd probably go around that one, guys. Oh, I'm crashing.
Yeah, he's got bigger tyres too.
What are you doing, Pearly?
Ah, just checking the fence.
Oh, how's it? Yeah, right.
Oh, seems to be looking all right.
Yeah. Oh, the fences aren't bad in the desert. What?
Hold on, what's going on over here?
What could have done this, Pearly?
Let's fix this up. So,
Oh, it's a bit
if
of a
you hold
mess.
that one.
All right. Can you sign me off from the second year apprenticeship?
Oh, nah, probably not just yet.
Oh, what the heck was that?
You don't want to know.
I literally was just thinking, oh, this is a bit floaty, and I've just remembered I'd forgotten I can change my shocks over here, and it literally made such a difference. So good. came over that dune then, and it's all green on this side. I think this is maybe some sort of creek
Sort of
crossing situation. I don't know.
out of space war utensil that the aliens must use. I've never seen anything like it in my life. There's
Find that?
right there.
Oh, I've got a pink one. Good day.
There's no tracks on the other side. We just found 8 amp hour battery too.
Still working.
We've run into our first major obstacle. This is the Air Creek.
Really put us up.
So we thought it best to obviously go check this one before we were to drive through it, and I'm glad we did.
Well, no one's done this today, and we
No,
just...
no one's done this since the wet season. Like it's washed out.
That's a gnarly, actually.
Like this is what half the tracks at Cape looked like when no one had been through. Like it's all washed out from the flood.
Oh.
We're not driving that.
What do you reckon, Mac? All good, or?
Yeah, mate. Yep. Hard bottom on her.
Yeah, you go first.
Yep.
For a little bit of context, there is an alternative route around this obstacle. However, it extends more than double the distance we've already covered today. We're looking at between 70 and 80 kilometers to get to the other side of that river. And we've been told that there is more than a few of these bypasses we may have to contend with. With that in mind, there is potentially days of extra driving that we haven't allowed for in this trip.
All me sensors, guys, so that's because all the parking sensors are going off. I think I'm having a collision.
This is the bypass option for Air Creek, and even this is about 1 metre deep, so I'd hate to know how deep the main section actually was.
Pretty good view up here. There's absolutely nothing.
At this stage, we thought it best to potentially reevaluate our schedule because we are nowhere near as far as we thought we might be.
Oh, cheers, Troy. Oh, what are you doing over there? Cheers, Troy. Go on, mate.
Fuck, choose my camera. Cheers.
That's so expensive to cheers. Let's see. Water. Matura. Anyone need water?
You want a table?
Oh, I got water. Nah, I got one on the tailgate. But that's it.
I was going to clean everyone's windows for $5 each.
Sign me up because my windows are cooked. Got an inverter. Anyone need 240? I got an inverter.
You know TJ's got a Landcruiser?
Oh, you got a Landcruiser? TJ, you got Landcruiser now.
That's not a Landcruiser.
Oh, sorry, it's not 200.
We have the wild photographer. I've got him. He's on the run. He's just got one away. After taking some amazing shots. That is actually amazing.
It's not even edited.
Look at the knees.
Nice, man. We need to
Wake at the knee.
add a bit of colour correction.
It's feeding time for the photographer.
As the golden hour sets in,
His ISO's at 1,000, but his mood's at 10,000.
It was about this point that Mac and myself had realised we'd had a bit of a miscommunication. Instead of having 1 jerry can of diesel each, we've got one between the two of us. And we're a whole day into the track already. This is really bad news.
It's freezing.
It's cold.
Another bloody brilliant day in the Outback. ATG, I feel like a penguin. It's so freaking cold.
It is a bit chilly. Day 2 in the desert.
We watched sunrise.
Someone bring a telly. Did we watch sunrise?
Today, guys, we're going to try and cover as much ground as possible because we've done stuff all.
Yeah, we're like 40 k's in.
There was a massive detour.
Yeah, well, we've done about 140 k's, and 100 of that was a detour that literally went out across the river and back. Diesel's an issue.
Oh yeah, so
Wheel park's no good for the desert.
well, it's not meant to be so wet.
Yeah, it's not meant to be muddy everywhere.
It's just wet the whole way. So it's like sand dune, mud crossing, sand dune, river crossing, sand dune, mud crossing.
What's happened, mate?
I've lost the keys.
Number one rule, guys, is bring a spare, but I actually can't because I only got one from Toyota. Thanks, guys.
You know, I actually never ever do, but you told me that rule once.
Number one rule, bring a spare, especially if you come to the middle of nowhere.
So, I did.
Well, let's see if you remember where it is.
Found the spare. Quite the dilemma. The mud has hardened. I can't get it off.
Don't we have to just
Do this all again?
drive straight back through all that water down there?
We'll be back after the break.
I can't see out at all. It's alright, but look at this. This thing about all the sensors on the car, you got to clean them. So I've done them all. Because otherwise, like, I think you can turn the alarm off, but it keeps beeping and your whole dash is like parking sensors, radar, crash control, everything's gone bad. And when we did the creek crossing yesterday, it was just like, on the dash, all the front, all the back was like, red. So yeah.
Nice. Fuck, you better see hell good out of it,
Mud flap meant to be for your diff or for your wheels?
I've never seen it get to that spot.
How does that even happen?
When you're going forward.
How have we not even heard that?
Oh no, you're right, there's still one bolt holding it. It's all good.
Oh, just like, excellent.
Time to get stuck into day 2, and knowing the current fuel situation, still think it should be okay. We do have spare diesel on board.
I just checked my outside temperature gauge. Believe it or not, this cruiser has it, and it's 7 degrees, exactly what my oil temperature in the gearbox was. This ain't Queensland, it's bullshit. I want my money back.
Technically we're in South Australia, aren't we?
Are we? I don't know if we are yet. Let's ask Pooley. Hey, we still in Queensland? Or are we in that, like, that South Australia, Queensland, Northern Territory, had a baby situation?
Nah, we're like a third of the way through that. We're still in Queensland now.
Righto.
Boggy Macca.
Yeah, that was deep too. Oh, yeah, it's a pretty bad one, guys, eh? I don't know if you go out to the right, maybe you go around it. Always send the black truck first, loud bus, lead the way. Well, I'm the only one on 37, so it makes sense, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, mate, the whole steeper. Oh, I've got 240.
Did you know he's got 240?
I got 240 in my car.
Can you secure that so you don't yeet it through the roof?
I reckon my car, yeet. I wouldn't drive that fast, Pooley.
Anyone got 240?
Oh yeah, I got 240.
Alright, yep, sweet.
Oh, new hat, new shirt.
New hat, new shirt, same shorts. Oh, why do I keep standing on these prickles? Oh, don't learn my lesson.
Could be their bare feet.
I stood on that prickle patch 3 times now.
Just on.
Day 2, and we are getting stuck straight into it. We have a fair bit of ground to cover today, and it wasn't long before we ran into a group of motorbikers who were having engine dramas. Apparently they've been coming through the salt flats and one of the bikes has been dropped, and now it is misfiring and failing to start. They let us know it's not much further up, and we are about to see for ourselves.
Oh guys, welcome to the first big salt flat. The motorbike riders we just saw were like, go around guys.
This looks a little bit like I need to do a nervous week. Just got to get to that track on the other side. but there's a massive mud salt lake flats. What do you reckon, TJ?
It's a very grim Macca.
I reckon it looks really fun.
Yeah, the guys on the motorbikes just then said that's not worth it. They said you can go around to the north. Memories.
BTSC flood Nick. I reckon it'll be alright.
Has anyone driven through it is what you want to know.
The motorbikes have, they've
But
gone.
can you see a set of car? What happens is you go in and you'll make a set of ruts, and if you are getting stuck, just stop and go backwards. It works.
Yeah,
We got bogged about 5 times, and we just kept going backwards. And then we'd just get a run up and hit it harder.
Yeah.
And you'd push through and come up on the top again.
Yeah.
But what happened is there was like a lake of water laying, and we had to at some point cross it. We tried crossing it here, here, and here, and yeah, we ended up just getting stuck in it.
Nah, I'm not too phased, eh? I love this shit. It's so fun. This is why I built this thing, to see what it can do. It's going to get me across the desert, across the Salt Lake Flat. It's going to do everything. If it doesn't, I just need to make it better.
Mac is up first in the dad bus, and it's the age-old question: do you send the most capable, powerful vehicle first or last?
I can't see a thing.
If he goes first, we can see how hard it is.
I can't see anything.
Alternatively, if he gets stuck, who's going to help him?
Oh, this is where it looks like it's fun.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Better get back in them ruts. That'll do, stay in that one. Oh yeah, definitely stay in the rut. Whoa, whoa, woo! Here we go, here we go. We're just four-wheel drifting everywhere. Dude, this is so fun.
Oh, I got this
Now, this first salt lake is over 2,000 metres of slushy mud. It is way worse in person, let me tell you that.
Woo, that was sick. The middle's pretty sketchy, but it's fine. Like, I could turn around winches here. Ew, we have touchdown on the other side. The middle was pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
Here we go.
Pooley's up next in the pub truck, and I tell you what, he is not holding back. He has had a bad experience, and he does not want that to happen again. We are in a sticky situation here. We're trying to make the shortest path possible, because each bypass around each of these lakes is going to add between 30 and 50 kilometres, and there is another 7 or 8 of these lakes to deal with. Our only real option, due to fuel shortages, is to go straight through them.
That is auto. Going down, Desso. Oh, we're up again. Go, go, go. There's water in the car. Oh, shit. You gotta pick your track. So if I head over here.
Pooley has successfully made it all the way across without getting stuck, and we know what that means. The 300 series is up next.
How was that?
Oh, that was fun. It's easier than going around. It's covered in mud. It's going everywhere. It was going left, right, centre. So I had the window just cracked. Mud coming in the window.
Alrighty guys, here goes nothing.
It's time to say goodbye to that new car feeling. This is the first big obstacle that I've ever done in the 300 series. I have made the crucial mistake of not completely turning traction control off. This is a complete rookie error, and like I always say in these newer vehicles, guys, make sure you learn how to constantly turn off traction control. You do not want that re-engaging when you're in the middle of one of these crossings. Traction control, guys. Holy heck. So what's going on? Oh, so much better. Traction's off. Far out. Oh. The combination of the extra clearance and bigger tyres has actually made that crossing super easy for the 300, and I'm excited to see what else I can put this thing through this trip. Traction off. It fully died, and I'm like, oh no. The next stop is Popple's Corner, a tri-state corner that is only about 30 or 40 minutes from here, and also our lunch spot.
I had a bit of an alternator issue, battery light coming on. Pooley's got the exact same thing, but mine's come good. Might have to do brushes on his. Did you see it fly?
Yeah, how delicious.
Protein.
You got your How Cool hat on?
Treasure.
It's been started again.
Pen and everything.
Oh, look out.
28th to the 5th, 24th.
Oh yeah, a few days ago.
Righto.
Oh, shed life inbound. Fresh page too.
I wonder if I could find my one from the last time I was here. I wrote Zing On somewhere. Oh, I wonder who that was. That man from Emu.
Fat bars, eh? Sorry, Tom. Oh, I've cooked it. I've made a meal of this. Nah, neither. They bothering you, are they?
No, I just how it walks.
Yeah, should have. Daggy dad. Like me and Troy. Without net.
Welcome to the exact point where all three states intersect. Technically, I assume it's a survey mark, so that's probably one of the biggest markers I've seen. Obviously, it's a state marker.
Ah, that's Northern Territory that way. Queensland, South Australia. Why does it get the bigger half? Oh, I guess because it's not on the corner. Yeah, right. I get it. Well, where am I? You're in South Australia.
I'll see you in the NT.
Ah. Oh, yeah. Sure. So we just watched 4 cars turn around, and they're going around this lake. But we saw one guy go through, so
I wonder what kind of car that was that went over.
it looked like a cruiser.
On your bogey.
I think so. We camped at Popple Corner and we were like, flew the drone up and we were like, we'll worry about that tomorrow kind of thing. It was getting late.
Local hardware.
Oh, I just nicked down the local hardware. Which one? Was it in the NT or South Australia or Queensland?
Yeah.
That is so thick, dude. Well, barbecue sauce decided to implode in the back of the drawer. So, if you need any, just go for a little dip.
There's a
We
couple
just
of little
follow
islands.
hitch tracks.
There's a couple of little islands as well that you can bail out onto.
The road across this lake wasn't exactly that clear, so we thought we'd throw a drone up and see what the best route might be.
I'm not worried at all. I think
Nah,
it's
so
fine.
it wasn't.
That last one we did was way bigger than this. Well, this bit is anyway.
Just recording you, bro. They're so far behind.
Go after me. That's good.
Yeah, I reckon go. Not on his trip, I reckon.
Oh,
Thrill it.
oh God, glad you could see something.
It turns out this is the worst one we've encountered yet. It is extremely boggy and definitely do not want to be stopping in the soft section.
Get in there. Problem is trying to stay in the tracks. Oh, this is actually really, that was actually really bad. If you stay in the tracks, you're fine, but problem is
Clapping
you keep getting applauded. You keep running out of the tracks.
Here we go.
Pooley has his concentration face on for this one. This is the crossing he got stuck in 3 years ago and does not want a repeat of that this time.
Right here's where I got stuck last time. Here's the one, the salt flats that Pooley had an absolute disaster on last time, so he hasn't instilled much confidence in me.
Unfortunately, guys, I forgot to hit record on my in-car here. However, I'll try and explain it to you. I've realized how boggy this actually is once I've hit the soft stuff, and this time I've triple checked the traction control is off and I've got all the power to the wheels, and this is where I discovered the true benefit to having all that extra power from the Land Cruiser engine. The 300 actually makes it through without too much drama at all. However, it was at about this point I've lost that new car feeling, that is for sure. And check that out, we've got the cheer squad waiting for us on the other side here, and everybody is in high spirits.
Should bounce around in there a bit or what?
Yeah, mate. Sacrifice some dirty shirts. We made it to that island over there that we went around, and that was like, we made it to here. That was like the biggest achievement.
Yeah.
And we had to get from there to here, and that's the last stretch. We got stuck in that water for 8 hours.
Oh, dude.
We were both stuck, two up, one here, one there, with trailers on.
You're sinking on full noise, and I'm like, oh well.
And you can't see either.
No, I can't see. Water's over
The
there.
wipers are going like this.
I reckon no front locker would have helped.
I didn't have front lock. I just hit rear and sent it.
The
And
last
was like,
one I
if
didn't have the locker on, and I could still turn.
Yeah.
I worked out my traction control.
Oh, you did? You got it off?
Yeah.
You would have needed it off for that.
Oh, I would have been rude.
With a few more Salt Lake crossings under our belt, we were pushing on and trying to make up some ground.
Dude, the 300 impresses the hell out of me, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I nearly got bogged. I was like, oh shit, I had to snap back to sport mode and rap.
I think it's just very light for its power. It was very boggy in there. At one point I was like, am I in full drive?
Yeah, get the camera out, guys. The bonnet's popped. The alternator's shit the bed.
Ah, I can hear my problems from here. Really noisily. I replaced them all before the trip too. Brutal mud. Check engine. Oh, still there.
Ah, still bloody there.
Oh, you can shut the bonnet. We're all good. Rule that out.
Luckily for Mac, Pooley had anticipated he may need a set of fresh brushes for his alternator as he's just come from the Cape York trip.
Saved the day with my Leatherman. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
and he hasn't needed them yet. So hopefully the boys can install them on the dad bus.
Cool.
So I just went down to Toyota and grabbed a set of brushes just down the road down there.
What's your thoughts?
Oh, I'm glad they know what they're doing. Hopefully mine's going to be okay. I feel like my bash plates cover up the engine pretty good.
Alrighty. Got the back off the alternator. Quite a bit of mud in there. Is the brushes that I need to change. Let's see.
While the boys have been hard at work fixing the dad bus, there's been a turn of events. A couple in a motorhome coming the other direction have attempted to cross this salt lake and got bogged, and for them, this is the first crossing going that way, so they may not have realised exactly how bad they are.
You go out there now and pull that car out?
What do you reckon? I'll try and putt out.
I don't know. Maybe I can. What's the go?
Jesse's like, oh, imagine being that truly. He's like, I don't have to imagine. I can remember.
Oh, we should try and assist them in some way. I think if that was me 3 years ago with a camper trailer on, I'd be hoping that the people over here would help me.
Yeah.
From my advice, is go all the way across the other side.
Try and
come
drag 'em
behind
back.
them, drag them back, because look in front of them, see how it's dipping down? See that dip? That'll be wet. They weren't getting stuck until they got to that bit.
Yeah, it'd probably be pretty easy to pull them backward.
Like what they come through, they were able to get themselves through on their own steam. But the next bit, you're gonna have to get them through
I reckon
your steam.
That's a good point.
I'm gonna try and get out to these people.
Next episode, find out if we're able to help this motorhome and watch as everything starts to go wrong.
For the spotty!
Another day in the desert.
Yeah, wow.
Know where a servo is around
Who knows where a servo is?
Preferably one that's got a KFC drive-through as well.
Oh! There's two cars! Wow, we're not gonna die in the desert! It's kind of a really light metal on metal sound now. By the feel of the car, we are 100% in front wheel drive.
Hey, Pearl, reckon we pull the diff in the cruiser?